Last year, Grandview girls soccer won their 5th state title in the past 8 years. Naomi Clark helped contribute 7 goals in the team's final 4 games, including a hat trick to win it all. This was Grandview's first time making the playoffs since 2019. After missing the playoffs a year prior and COVID cutting the 2020 season short, it was a special year for everybody, especially Coach Wood, Naomi Clark, and Issa Dillahay.
Well, I guess for me, it was my first year as the girls' head coach, and so winning state was pretty huge. And you know, we had a group of good players, but coming back from, we didn't even qualify for the playoffs the year before, and then coming back and winning state was pretty huge.
Honestly, just like being with the girls, just like the team chemistry we had, and just persevering through everything together just made everything so special.
Well, obviously winning state, getting a lot of awards, and I don't know, yeah, just ending off on a good note.
We knew we had a good nucleus, but it was the work it took to kind of get us to come together and play as a team.
While every year is different from the last, there's a major difference between this year's team and last year's team.
Okay. Well, we lost 11 seniors last year. 9 of them were starters, so we're starting really fresh.
We lost a big chunk of our starting lineup, and there's only 3 people left who started last year, so that's a big change this year. I
mean, we're almost a completely different team. We don't have a whole lot of returners, and unfortunately some of the returners we have are hurt and they can't play this year either. So it's kind of starting with a new group, which is always exciting. You don't know what you're going to look like and everything else. We scrimmaged this weekend and overall did a lot better, and I think better than we kind of anticipated. So that was a good start. We have a tough game against Valor on Thursday, which is kind of a hard way to start.
Those 11 seniors certainly left their impact, didn't they, Naomi?
Oh yeah, especially off the field. I barely know anyone's names. Not a lot of them talk with each other. It's very individual right now, which hopefully we'll fix throughout the season. On the field, it's just they were all going to college for soccer, so they were really focused on the technique soccer aspect of it. So it's definitely different.
It's changed just my work ethic, maybe working a little harder knowing that I'm going to college and I want to perform the best I can there, so might as well do as much as I can here.
My Washington State coaches came out and watched, so I feel there is going to be eyes on me from Washington State, so I feel I still need to keep a high standard, but at the same time this is a little more relaxed.
Just that experience and maybe some of that leadership. We're looking at some of these players that did return to kind of step up. They've kind of not been the leaders before. Now they have to step up and be the leaders, and so it's going to be a challenge for them to have followed in the footsteps of some of those players that were around for a long time, and now they have to step up and be the leaders.
We only have a few girls that kind of have to carry the tradition on, so it's really new for me. Naomi's
been fantastic. Last year was a big learning experience for her. From where she started at the beginning of the year to the end of the year was just amazing, and she's come back and picked up right where that left off.
Even from day one preseason, it was I need to start warm-ups, I need to get everyone together, I need everyone focusing, cool down, stuff like that. So it's definitely different from last year.
It's been great to have her in that leadership position, and we have some other players that now need to step up and doing that, and they're learning how to do that, and it takes some time, and it takes a little bit of trying different things to kind of step in and be a leader.
Because now I'm the senior, I'm supposed to take over everything, and I think it was a little bit easier for the seniors last year because it was divvied up, but now it's all on Naomi and I and the other seniors.
I think I have to stay more focused. I think last year I was just kind of there. I wasn't a captain, I was just showed up and played my best, but this year I feel it's just a lot is on me because of what I ended with last year. So it's a lot of pressure, but yeah, good thing it's a team sport.
Every team hopes to win, but this year it might not just be about the score sheet.
One, to have fun. One, to grow as a team. And I want to simulate kind of the girls' basketball team. They lost a huge group of girls last year and kind of struggled at the beginning of the year, and look where they are now. They're playing their best basketball now and have made great strides, and they've improved as a team. And if we can do that at the end of the year and be in a position where they're in right now, I'd be thrilled.
I don't know, just take it game by game, day by day. I think we just need to start really fresh, start with practices and setting a tone, and then we'll take it, game by game, as I said.
I just expect us to start off kind of rough and then grow together as a team and just learn that way. Honestly, I'm hoping just to make the playoffs.
My expectation is just to, go from where we are and get better through the year.
Each team is unique from the year before. This year's team seems to have distinct strengths and weaknesses.
Our understanding of how to spread out the field and play the ball, we did a better job of that this weekend than I kind of expected. We were able to break down a couple teams that I was kind of surprised we were. So that was good. We have some good experience. Some has a lot of youth. We've got a good group of both freshmen and sophomores that have come in, and they're challenging those upperclassmen for positions, and that's a good thing. We really have a really tough schedule. We're playing lots of really good teams, and so we're going to be challenged a lot during the year, and there's probably going to be some games where we're a little frustrated with how we ended up. I'm hoping not, but you never know, and just kind of building through the year and seeing how we are at the end is what I'm excited about. First one right off, we lost Jordan Nidus, our goalkeeper, and she was, Gatorade Player of the Year. She went to Oklahoma State and ended up being the Big 12 Goalkeeper of the Year or Rookie of the Year, one of the two. So that's huge. And just defending overall, understanding how to work together and defend, I think is going to be a kind of a work in progress for a while during the season.
The team is looking forward to this season with high hopes.
I think that Colorado Academy game probably at the end of the season is probably one I'm looking forward to, just one to kind of see how far we've grown.
Rock Canyon, because I am going to play a lot of my teammates for club.
I love CT. I love playing CT. I think that's my favorite game because all my CT friends come out to watch their team, and we beat them twice, 3 times before, so it's always a good rivalry.
I think we'll be certainly challenging for going to the state championship game.
We look forward to seeing you at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. I'm Jake Chow reporting for GVTV.